Okay, guys, this is David, right? And he is a rising singer-songwriter that's getting popular. But as of right now, if you haven't heard, he's popular for the wrong reason. Basically, how it goes: the cops found a car on the street abandoned, right? They towed that car into this tow lot. This was over in Hollywood. Now, on September 8th, I guess somebody in the impound lot walked past that car and they noticed a foul odor. They're like, yo, this is awful. Hold on, something's wrong here. They call the cops. The police pull up, they open up the trunk. And what they saw up inside was a decomposed, dismembered body. The cops like, what the They take the car immediately. They go straight to investigating. They get on the computer and they're like, whose car is this? They look it up, and you know what pulled up on the system? David Anthony Burke. This gets posted all over the news, and now TikTok and fans are freaking out. They're like, what? There's no way. Is David responsible for this? Right now, it's looking that way. Now, who is David? Even when I first heard about this, I'm like, who the fuck is David? And I looked it up, and it turns out to be a song that I've heard on a lot of TikToks. When I heard this, I was like, oh, I've heard this song. Him? Look it up yourself, David Romantic Homicide. And what's ironic is that if he did do it, right, the song lyrics sound like he's telling the world that he did it. So now everybody's commenting, he made a career out of her death, bruh. He wants to be caught. David, say it ain't so. He did it? I know he unalived her, but I just can't accept it. And it's because when you hear his music, it's so beautiful, so angelic, your spirit doesn't want to believe it. Especially when there's these videos of like David talking about God and motivational stuff.
A lot of people need to hear that God is not shutting you out. God is still listening to your prayers. God is still there for you. God is still listening.
Now guys, if you were to do a deep dive right now, people are going back and listening to a song, especially this one. And I kid you not, right now they're re-singing it like this. In the back of my car, you died.
In the back of my car. In the back of my car.
Now guys, that one right there was an edited version, but you get the deal. This got people saying like, oh my god, this is YNW Melly all over again. Because you know he had a song called Murder on My Mind, which is about him having to unalive his own friends. Which, by the way, if you didn't know, he actually got charged for unaliving his own friends. It was true. So now we're like, oh, bro, this gotta be the same thing. People are making memes of his lawyer listening to the song, and it's really making David look guilty. Now, just so you know, the song came out in 2022, right? So this situation happening right now just is a coincidence. Now, guys, new information has been coming out daily. The police identified the body, and it turns out to be a 15-year-old girl named Celeste Rivas Hernandez. And what's crazy is that she's actually been missing for over a year. So let's get this straight, right? We're all thinking this. Either one, David unalived Celeste and put her body in his trunk. Or two, David doesn't know this girl and somebody else put Celeste's body in his trunk and is trying to frame him. But the problem with number two, TMZ supposedly spoke to Celeste's mom. And the mom said one of the last things that she heard was that her daughter was dating some guy named David. Not only that, Celeste had this tattoo that said SHHH, which is just shh. It turns out that David had the same tattoo. So with that kind of coincidence, we're like, oh, he had to have known her. Now, there are people saying that that's just a coincidence. If you guys didn't know, Rihanna's actually one of the people that popularized the shh tattoo. There's quite a lot of people that have it. So people were like, she's probably just a crazed fangirl. Right? But that doesn't seem to be true because pictures of Celeste and David are resurfacing. Look at this. Now, this one specifically, I heard might be AI. Everybody's saying it, but the rest of them, yeah, it's not looking good for David. This is basically proof they had something going on. Now, I could be wrong, but here's a video of her going backstage for one of David's concerts. Tell me this ain't her. Now, you will notice that this isn't David. But who is it? David's brother. Unless this is the same person, but they look the same.
Like, he doesn't produce or anything, so he just gave all the equipment that's
Wait, what's his name?
to me.
Yeah, what? That's David,
David D4vd.
Wait, your brother David?
Now look at this missing poster, right? Last seen wearing gray pants, a black sweater, a hat, and Hello Kitty sandals. Now look at these shoes. Those are Hello Kitty Crocs. Oh my God. Now this made me wonder, did David's little brother know? What's even crazier is that David's been posting with like these Hello Kitty items. He's definitely involved with this girl. Look at this post he made. When your car declines at therapy and they bring in that one Hello Kitty girl you met in 2021. Now, if my math is correct, she was born September 7th, 2010. That would make her 11? And David would be 16? Which, whoa, hell of an age gap. Which means when he was 19, she was 14? Damn. There's even Discord text going around from 2022. You can see him say Celeste in here. Celeste says, "Hi, David, bark." In the Discord, David says something like, "I'm in a song crisis right now." Somebody says, "Drop the one with the missing girl, Celeste Rivas Hernandez." Now, guys, hold on to your seats, get some wine or something, because things are coming out left and right. Now, supposedly, this is an Instagram account that Celeste used. I guess her sister now has control over it. She posts a story saying, "I decided to make my sister's account public. If anyone has information that may seem important, please message me. Miss you, Celeste." This is the account, and there's a GoFundMe. As you can see here, David even reposted a story that the Celeste account posted. And you can obviously see him in there, and you see this curly hair? It's just like Celeste. Look at this. Post motion featuring boyfriend. There's David. "Can I please have 10 bands?" Yo. Now on Instagram, you can do this thing where you post a story and it allows people to send anonymous messages. Look at this. Not gonna lie, David's kind of hot. And she posts this. Look at this. "Too bad." And there's a ring. Are they married? Are they engaged? And it even says David in red on her hands. As you can see here, on the Discord, there's a deleted user that also posted the same image. And we're thinking that's Celeste's account because look at this. This is David talking. "I'll join the group chat with wifey and give y'all the story time. Me and deleted user got a kid on the way." What? Was Celeste pregnant? Right now, no evidence has come out that it's true. But then, oh my God, if David did unalive her, he also unalived the baby? This situation just keeps going. I hate to keep doing this to you guys. So there's a song called "Decide" that was dropped by David on March 28th, 2022. Celeste was born in 2010, right? So that would make her 11. Look at these lyrics. "I know what the problem is. Save your tears. 7 years. I know life is complicated." 7 years? If she was 11, it would take 7 years to become 18? Yo! FBI, open up! This is some PDF behavior. Another thing that we're finding out, this one's crazy. Look at this. Birthday, September 7th. We're finding out that David's dropping the songs on her birthday. Look at this. He's just doing it every year. TMZ also got more information from a teacher, and Celeste was one of his students. And she went missing once after he taught her. The story goes that she met a rapper, and the police found her in Hollywood, brought her back, and then she went missing again. Obviously, it's looking like she ran away to be with David. And then not only that, there's a photo with one of his students talking to David, and it looks like they're exchanging something. Some people think it's money. I don't know, it could be a phone. I see 2 thumbs. Some people are making rumors saying that he was paying off kids to keep Celeste and him a secret. There's a lot of people just making up shit, guys, I swear. Now, there's these unreleased songs that David has. It's on his SoundCloud if you want to hear it, called David Files. Right now, there's no exact proof or evidence that he recorded the songs. Now, there's this specific unreleased song that's going around, and it's named Celeste. As I said, we can't confirm that he recorded it, but TMZ reports that it originally leaked in December 2023, shortly after 13-year-old Celeste went missing. Look at these lyrics. "Oh, Celeste, the girl with my name tattooed on her chest. Smell her on my clothes like cigarettes. I hear her voice each time I take a breath, I'm obsessed. Oh, Celeste, afraid you'll only love me when undressed. But you look so damn gorgeous in that dress." Yeah. Missing you so much makes me depressed, but I digress. Knowing who the song's about makes this really hard to read and listen to. Now, this clip is also going around, and it's real. I checked, it's still posted by David. And in the beginning, you hear a voicemail of like a girl crying. So we're thinking like maybe this is like a call from Celeste, a voicemail. Then a song starts. I think it says something about selling at a high school or standing at high school. I don't know. Then it says, nobody ever caught me, but I've spoken too soon. In the back of a police car. I forgot whatever I knew. I ain't telling nothing. Do the same if they ask you about her. And I swear to God, everyone that saw this were just like, dog, are you just writing about this whole thing, this whole situation? Here's another one. I'll be crying in this jail cell tonight, dreaming, wishing I was the one to unalive. Oh, why can't I go back in time? Oh, why did I ruin her life? Oh my God. Y'all already know David's lawyers are like,
this is the clearest video I've ever seen. This is the most HD shit ever. This is 4K. How did they get you in 4K? In the back of my car.
Guys, there's even this old stream with David and Celeste.
He trained you. That's controversial.
It's controversial of raping kids.
So he cuts the mic off because he says something to her off the mic.
Really good.
Okay,
It's been a good one. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Mwah, 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 mwah. Oh my. Delete everything. Delete everything. Everything goes. Everything.
Oh my God. Now, guys, if you look closely right here, it says here, video circulating on X with David and a female resembling the victim. So when I first saw this, I was like, resembling? That looks like Celeste. But look at this next clip. Now, in this clip, David gets spotted with Celeste.
Don't be shy.
And we're looking at this hoodie. It looks almost the Gap hoodie in the missing poster. So you will be like, oh, that's Celeste, right? I go to the comments and everyone's saying that girl is 23 and still alive. Her name is Celeste Herrera. That's a different girl named Celeste. Everybody's saying that's not the same girl. So you telling me there's two Celeste? What the f***? So now, guys, this is going around. So he left the 13-year-old Celeste and then found another Celeste that's older that looks just like her? It's just strange and almost hard to believe. I feel like something's weird here. And now that we're getting a closer look, as you can see here, that's not the same Celeste. It's a different Celeste. What the? Somebody said, hear me out, right? Hear my theory. What if he's with the Celeste from the future? Bro, log off. Get off the internet, bro. You had too much. Celeste multiverse is crazy. So where is a 23-year-old Celeste? She wants to be kept out of it. Which, yeah, guys, the account's right here, and she privated the account. So now people are like, okay, so David unalived the 13-year-old Celeste and then replaced her with this new Celeste. Now, guys, this is just a theory, but I thought the same thing, and it says it here too. I was thinking if David did unalive Celeste, what would be his motive? And I was like, what if Celeste tried to leave David, which then got him worried that she would expose him. So he was like, okay, she gotta go. And look, there's even this Twitter post going around, and look what it says. It's from David. When I was writing this, I got a notification from you, as you were talking about wanting to be home with your mom and your sister again. Take me where I belong. But our circumstances won't allow us to be in our ideal situations. We gotta push through it, bro. What do you mean? Like the circumstances that won't allow us? He didn't want her to leave? He wouldn't allow her to leave? You know what I'm saying? See, this just doesn't help. But the only thing that I just don't get, if you're going to unalive somebody, why would you just leave it in your trunk and not come back? Especially in a car that's in your name. So let's talk about the car, right? It was a Tesla. The Tesla was parked and abandoned on Hollywood Street for over a month, which would be the beginning of August. This is David's world tour. Look at these dates. It started on August 5th, which is around the time the car was abandoned. And just so y'all know, the car was not reported stolen. This is starting to look cut and clear. Either one, David did it. He did that Or two, this could be one of the greatest setups in history. What's even crazier is that this man just had a show. How the hell is he still able to have shows with all this going on? Now, news came out, and I guess it took a while, but his whole tour is now canceled. And David is currently cooperating with police. I guess, to figure out this situation? Cause he hasn't been charged either. So is he just walking around chilling or something? I don't know. More news came out. I guess the police is searching his crib in Hollywood. They're up in there looking for evidence. Now, you're gonna see some people online say they found evidence. No, they didn't. They just took stuff out the house, computers, stuff that could possibly have evidence on Celeste unaliving. And that's kind of where we're at with it right now, guys. More and more information is coming out daily, right? If you want me to make a report on this again with the new information, let me know in the comments. I don't like to be that person that says, yeah, he did that. But right now, it's looking like he did that shit. And even if he didn't, the PDF stuff is already gonna rip him up. Okay, guys, as I always say, what do you think about this? Guys, we're at 2.2 million followers. I never thought that I'd be hanging out with you guys, being a content creator, and now we're streamers and we watch the videos together. I'm happy to be on this journey with you, and it's crazy because I'm actually a music artist. This is what I love to do. I really just make the videos for y'all. So if you could do anything, can you please follow the page for me? Now, outside of all this, Dead Gang, remember, it was just you. You had a plan. There is a child version of yourself inside of you that believed in something, that dreamed of something, that wanted something. Everybody left him behind, which means you can't. If you don't want to try anymore, fine, but at least do it for them. They deserve it. I know that you're discouraged, but you are getting so close. We only get one life. And on Dead Gang shit, we not finna live it like no weak motherfucker. On Dead and them, we got work to do. So don't forget to pop your shit, star.
I shouldn't have to go undercover just to find out if you're going out with another. But I roll the dice, I go on a drive, you calling me insecure until I caught you out here lacking 4K. You always wore a mask on Halloween, but I didn't know that this was something that you do every night. The day that I realized